Hi guys, so the mailman just dropped off my thrift books order. I ordered a small bit of books from thrift books last week and I just got them in. So I'm excited to go through them with you. It's been a really rainy day. I have about an hour and a half before I start working. So yeah, hopefully one of these is one that I am going to pick up right now. I am reading that one currently. But yeah, let's get into these. I'm going to try to hold the camera so that way I can open them and you guys can see them. So yeah, just bear with me while I get these opened up. Okay, first bag open. So you guys are gonna think I'm like super boring. I got this book about Margaret Thatcher, the Downing Street years. It is really, she's super interesting. Holy shit, is that thick? Oh my god. This is big. Holy moly, way bigger than I thought. There's a lot of cool stuff in here, though. She's a really interesting person. She was the Prime Minister of Great Britain. So I am excited about that book. There should be a second one like this in there. It's just a different one. She had two of them. The Heretic's Wife, a novel. This one sounded so good on, it was like one of the pop-up ones for Goodreads, and it sounded so good. So, Tudor England is a perilous place for booksellers Kate Gow and her brother, John, who sell forbidden translations of the Bible. After John is imprisoned, Kate finds herself caught between two equally dangerous camps. English Catholics opposed to the Lutheran Reformation and Henry's, I think that's the one, 8th? Henry the 8th? I don't know. Somebody tell me how to do Roman numerals, because they're fucking confusing. Growing impatience with the Pope's refusal to sanction his marriage to Anne Boleyn, refusing to be daunted, Kate embarks on a daring adventure that will lead her into a dangerous marriage in a web of intrigue that pits her against powerful enemies. It sounds so good. I'm so pumped about reading it. So that was one bag with those two books in there. You know they don't ever send all of them in one shot. Alright, let me put this down so I can put more on here. Yeah, that one sounded really good. The Heretic's Wife. That one was like, I'm excited. That one I might even start today, because that one just sounds so good. I am a Great Britain nerd, and I recently watched a movie about Margaret Thatcher, and I was super interested in it. So brings my next book that I just opened from this package, which is now junk. Sorry, fingers in the way. So I got this. It is a National Geographic Traveler on Great Britain. I thought it would be really interesting to read about the different places that I probably in my lifetime will never get to visit. But since I'm infatuated with it and I really think a lot of that stuff's interesting, I really wanted to go ahead and get this. I got this because we just signed up for Snack Crate. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but it's like a food snack subscription box from food from all over the place. And we just had our UK box that was delivered. Hold on, last bag. That Snack Crate from Great Britain. There's a lot of cool things in there and a lot of like weird things. The candy, let me tell you, was bomb. It was so good. The chips, not so much in my taste. My husband loved them. I, however, not the biggest fan. Alright, so going with the theme of, nerd history crap that, most people don't like. But me, on the other hand, thrive with that stuff. I got my last 2 books here that I'm freaking struggling to get out. Oh, hi! There we go. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Lincoln. This is a book about President Lincoln. Yeah, I didn't really read it on the back. Beautifully rendered, stunningly original portrait, 16th president. Lincoln emerges as both a great leader and an imperfect human being. Kind of an interesting history book about him. Probably could get in trouble for doing this with you on copyright, but short little glimpse, no big deal, don't rat me out. Looked interesting. I actually read Lincoln in the Bardo. That totally has nothing to do with that, but it was actually really good. It was also about President Lincoln. And here we go. My second Margaret Thatcher book. Sorry, Margaret, just slapped you in the face a little bit there. Yeah, she's a super interesting woman. I am excited to be able to read about her in these 2 humongous novels. I guess I didn't pay attention to how big they were. I thought they'd be maybe 1/3. No, not even a third. Maybe that big, as big as my finger right here. Not that big. So these are gonna be definitely something. I'm a little bit discouraged with how big these are because I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna totally read this. But look at how thick that is, man. That's humongo. Alright, so that's all my books I got. These look really boring. You guys are like, oh my god, these are awful books. This is the only one that sounds really interesting. In terms of actual books that, people read for fun, not these kinds of books, but I'm still super interested about Margaret Thatcher, and the movie I watched on her was really interesting, and I think it only showed a little bit of a glimpse of how it was. So that's why it's important that I wanted to get these, because I think during her time, okay, maybe I am going to restart this today. I think maybe her time in, as being prime minister was it was interesting, because I've seen it portrayed a couple of different ways between different shows, like The Crown, and even in some other shows I've actually seen, and then her movie, it was really interesting, and I kind of actually hated her in The Crown, and I know a lot of people actually hated her in real life because of the fact that she kind of seemed off, didn't know the people and didn't understand the people, and I think that had a lot to do with why a lot of people didn't like her, but I guess I'm going to read about it with these books. So yeah, that's what I got. This is super interesting. Can't wait to read that one. This is super interesting. Can't wait to read that one. Interesting. I wish they weren't so big. Holy camoly, dude. And then Lincoln, that one's also pretty big. I guess I need to pay more attention to how many pages books are. Oh, alright, here I go. Bye, guys.